What's up, Ragamuffin? How are you guys doing? In today's video, we're going to check out this upgrade kit for Siege Astrotrain, and we're going to figure out how it's going to fit on him in all four of his modes. Yes, all four of his modes. I will say, just in the upgrade kit alone, the fin is pretty loose. And so when I first adhered it, I thought it was going to be a tighter fit, but upon doing so, yeah, you can see it's a little flopsy-mopsy. But the way to fix that is you just pop this up a little bit, and you're super good. And so yes, it's slightly lifted up, but I don't know, man, that works pretty good for me, so I'm fine with that. So yeah, so first mode we're gonna take a look at is the bot mode, right? And by the way, I love Siege Astrotrain, really do. I love all the triple changers. Some people don't like Blitzwing. I love Blitzwing, and I can't wait for them to release Octane. Sandstorm is all right. Yeah, he's pretty chill, but I do love the Decepticon triple changers. And so here, this is one of the methods by which you can connect it. And yeah, it's supposed to be this like salvo of missiles or something. And he's like, pa-pa, pa-pa, pa-pa. And that looks okay. It's a bit of an afterthought, because this obviously is a gap filler for the shuttle, right? But if you didn't like it there, you can do that. And then you can just kind of affix that on the forearm. Oh, it's not great. Okay, well, you might need to add a little bit of glue over here. That's the first time that happens. So yeah. Wonderful. When we're all rolling on camera, right, when we're doing it live. This is a little bit loose, and so sometimes it stays put, sometimes it doesn't. So you may either need to kind of thicken that hole with a little bit of super glue, or put a little piece of paper in there or something. But yeah, but you can also do this if you wanted, and that's not too bad. But again, this is just a little bit loosey-goosey. Maybe it'll fit better on a different port, or maybe if I put this back here. I don't know, man. But your toy, your joy. You can do whatever you want. But that's not great. But yeah, that's one of the things that you can do. I wish instead they would have figured out some way to get this to adhere to this somehow. And I was trying to figure out some type of like wedge technique to get this going, even if you were to be able to like lift this up, because that would have been cool. Like, the heck? Yo, broski. Okay, there we go. If this could somehow sit up here, and this could somehow adhere to this. Hey, hold up for a second. Can I? Because see, I was trying to get this to sit in there, but it doesn't sit flush. So I'm just wondering, is there a way for me to do this? I mean, yeah, kind of, but doesn't look very good, and I don't like it off-centered. But that would have been rad. That would have been really just picture perfect if it had some type of, I don't know, some post extension or something like that, that you could have it sit right there. That would have been way convincing. But c'est la vie, that's not what it is, and that's fine. Next mode we're going to take a look at is train mode. I'm going to transform him off camera. I'll be right back, and then we could take a look, okay? All right, cool. So here he is in train mode. And by the way, I was yesterday years old when I found out that this area dips down so that it could be flushed to the ground. I had no idea. I just thought it was just kind of, I don't know, just hung in the air for some reason. In order for this to work, we do need to add not the caboose. Somebody told me what this is called, but I forget. I'm so sorry. So in order to get this to work, we got to, I hope I remember properly, we got to do some magic. Because some of these bits have extra ports. It may have been this. It may have just been that, and that went in there. I think it was like that. And then I just had one of these up on the side. Well, these don't really matter, but since we're arming him up anyway, let's do that. And yeah, to a degree, it kind of sits flush. And sorry if that noise is too crunchy for your ears right now. Then we can put that there. And then we can put that there or here, wherever you like. There's actually, you can make this a standard coal train, not coal train, like a steam locomotive. You can enhance this section, by the way, using these blasters, and perhaps I'll show you in another video. That is not horrible, in my opinion. I think that looks quasi-decent. And of course, it's not really designed to be compatible with train mode, but hey man, he does have these, other accessories that allow you to do so, so why not, right? And so those are the missile silos on the back of the train. Not the worst thing in the world, but certainly not the best thing. And so obviously this was designed for flight mode, for shuttle mode. and we're pretty much gonna just put him in shuttle mode. I will save you the trouble of the transformation steps because I think you guys have seen it a zillion times already. So let me do a quick break, bring him back, and then we'll stack the little jet piece on the back, and then I'll show you the final mode as well, and you may have seen that already, but yeah, stay tuned. All right, here we have shuttle mode, and by the way, some folks have hit me up before stating that, hey, hold up, this is not fully tabbed in, whatever, dude. Some folks have talked about like, hey, they couldn't get this to close. You might have it where you did not flip up these waste bits over here. And so, yeah, be mindful of that. And so once you do that, this should be able to align. So this over here, this is obviously the eyesore, right? It just looks like, it looks like a piece of fish where somebody like picked up all the bones in the back while the front part remains intact. And so this upgrade kit is primarily designed for this. And so we're gonna flip the little ears out, put it back, and close this, and yes, it does expose the face, but now we're going to get this and we're going to seat it over this. These things inside over here, these little tabs and slots, those are primarily what you're going to be using to connect to these areas here. The connection is secure enough, but I wouldn't mind had it been a little bit more secure. Like, it's not going to fall off, you know, but I wouldn't have minded. I would not have minded if it was a little bit more secure. And sorry, I think the base part of this is not really plugged in. And as I was saying that, this just kind of fell off, but here, and there we go. Give it a squeeze, and the flopsy mopsy tail, again, you just stand it upright and just gently pull up a little bit, and now you're good. Elijah Wood, that's pretty good, man. The color is a little bit inconsistent with the rest of the gray. It's closer to this than it is this, because you can see this gray is different from that. And yeah, it's probably due to the paint. And so it definitely mirrors the rear section a little bit closer than it does the front section, as you can see over here. But the aesthetics and the design are pretty spot on, if you ask me. And I think they did a really, really good job. And so that's nice. And it doesn't make it look like somebody picked with the fish, you know, picked the fish in the back or the tail or something, because that's where all the nice meat is. Anyway, so this is the jet mode, and of course we can doll it up. We can put blasters here and things like that. But yeah, shuttle, this is what it was designed for. And the last mode, should we just all hang out together while I do the last mode? You guys may have seen it before, and it's not too much of a jump from where we are now, so I figure I can show it. We're just gonna flip all of this back, Jack, and we are going to act like we're gonna put him back in bot mode. If I could get these to seat properly. What am I doing wrong? Anyway, I was gonna say we will have to pull these out, so you can kind of do that now if you like, but I don't know what I've done wrong right now, in that this thing will not. I guess I will have to do this off camera. One second. Oh, I'm super dumb. I just had the nose facing the wrong way. The nose is supposed to be facing downward. Yeah, I was like, dude, there's no way this is supposed to be like this. I probably messed up somewhere. So we just align the legs, Gregs, and we put them together, and we will close this up. Then we will close this up. We'll do that. Oops, actually, we won't close this up just yet. This, we can have this sit in here, my dear, right above the arms. Now we can kind of close that up. We can give, oh, got to bring these down. Now look at those ribs, dude. Nice design. We can do it like this, or we can either do it like this if you like the purple, and then you just need one of the hands from Power of the Primes. And so if you have this down here, the fist is pretty far back. The only redeeming part is you can kind of bring this up, but I don't think it looks that great. And while I do like the purple motif better, like you can see purple on the top, and you can see purple on the bottom. It works better like this. And then you can kind of lift these up so that you can get a nice little like elbow bend. And then from here, just pop this in. If you have it here, I don't know which looks more normal. Like, I posed this question in one of the shorts, and this one, yeah, the hand looks like, obviously, the ideal positioning for this hand, please help me out, would be right here, right in the center, in the middle of the arm, but it doesn't work like that, unfortunately, and so it is a little high up, but if you put it there, now you see the entirety of the fist, along with the hands, are more aligned with the forearm. And even though it is a little strange, I prefer this over this, even though this does kind of give you like a wrist bend. It's strange, I know, but I guess just holistically, when I look at it as a solid chunk without deep diving too much into it and without nitpicking too much into it, I think this probably looks best. And oh, the main course over here, the star of the show, yeah, that's a nice little gap filler. Then you have a chunky arm with this fin hanging out. I think that's rad, man. Oh, one part that I forgot to show you is, in order to get this to connect to your other bots, and in the course of bot bending, you're going to flip this out. Once you do so, you can see that there's a connection port revealed over there, and there are 3 over here as well. And there's a lot of different things that you can do to utilize this particular arm. But yeah, there's lots going on over there. So you can have yourself a blast. And Shockwave makes a really nice leg as well, but perhaps another video, my friend. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have enjoyed your time. And I will talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye.